Welcome back. And I just noticed in the first episode when I'd finished, there was a watermark near the top in the middle. I'm looking for other recording softwares right now to work with this, but I can't get OBS to work, and DX Story doesn't work because it isn't actually a game or an app or whatever. So I'm stuck using this for now, but hopefully I find one before, this is just the build up, but when the actual story kicks in, I should get a better one. Okay, so let's carry on from where we left off with a creepy face looking at us in corridor. In the third floor, at the third door, down the corridor is class 3-3, as if I remember correctly. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is a big step. I know that. But there isn't any point in worrying about it, at least not this soon. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so that I won't have to make curious gaze from my classmates. They're attractive. I mean, you got that going for you, Nikki. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high. There's lots of space left over, around and in between the desks. An entire wall is taken up by blackboards. The high, old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The student desks are standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath books. Wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. See, we got the fancy chairs. We had plastic chairs. Well, not legit, elementary school plastic chairs, but the ones with the plastic backs and the seats, but the frame was metal. Oh, those were good. I stopped walking in front of the class and faced the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's just not immediately obvious. Well, he's got no right ear. He's blind, I think. I don't know. She's got something wrong with her knee. He just looks fucked up. And the guy at the back, yeah. Her drills will pierce to heaven, so they've got to watch out for that. Is that Ritsu from fucking K-On? Wait, what? I always thought she had something wrong with her knee or life, bro. She's got no legs. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone's looking at me. The girl with really long, straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it makes it invisible. Is it her? Nah. There's a boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers over the rim of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kinda cute. So is the cheery looking girl with the pink hair. So it's talking about these two. Sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in.
Please welcome a newest classmate.
He claps his hands and so does everyone else. Except one girl in the first row. He only has one. You have to add that little bit in. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. Would you have to clap around like this? Just sounds similar. After the applause, there's a brief silence that nobody seems to want to be responsible for breaking. The teacher soon realizes he should probably say something. He opens up with some unintelligible noise, shuts up as he loses his momentum, and then starts introducing me. Nobody seems to be too interested. Maybe I should have said yes to the whole self-introduction thing. Probably realizing he doesn't know anything about me. Just ends up saying my name wrong again and asks me to write it on the blackboard. I do that and turn back to face the class, feeling awkward. Now, in case you forgot, we're calling Hisao Nikki. It's just nicer to say. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently. When he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do, except for the girl, like, on the left there. Pretty sure she has both hands, she's missing one knee and stuff, so. Arm claps for you, bro. See? The first row girl claps on this round with one hand against her wrist that ends in a bandaged stump. Makes me feel a little bit bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine. I messed up his voice.
That's good. You can work with Akamichi. She's a class representative.
I'm going to destroy my voice. I'm just going to forget that. She can explain things better to you. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? The teacher passes out. I'm just going to leave it off there. The teacher passes out the day's assignment and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. It hits me. I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression.
Oh, right. Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi.
As he calls out her name, the cute bubbly looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Window seat is always what you should get as a protagonist. I once had a window seat. It was for half a year. It was the best time of my life. Like, I accidentally tripped and fell into so many crotches. But then again, they were all guys' crutches while I was playing sport, so they were sweaty and disgusting. That wasn't a great time, that was a really terrible time. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. I'm gonna give her such an annoying laugh. You guys are gonna subscribe to me just to unsubscribe. It's gonna piss you off that much.
It's nice to meet you, bud.
Every single one turns it to Mickey Mouse. I need to find the right.
It's nice to meet you, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. Shicha.
That's too high. Giggling, Misha points to the girl beside her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she's been staring at me the whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses, balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you too. ... She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and gives her a few gestures with her hands just now. Cheeky. Kage Bunshin, you know. I shouldn't make jokes about sign language and Naruto on signs. Got a feeling that won't go down well with quite a few people. Hakamichi nods and gestures, and a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me and saying things like, "You'll be able to talk with people, and who's better at explaining things to you? You son of a bitch." I can see. I should go deep with her voice, not high pitched. I'll switch their voices around. She can be like Matao's old one, and Matao can be like what I wanted to do with hers. It's simple.
I can see that you're a little confused right now. But understand why. What do you think of Shi-chan? Shi-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you.
I don't think she actually said that. Like, if you can see, like, the concern on her face. She's just like, "Didn't fucking say that, you little bitch." I told him that I don't like his shoes. And nobody with shoes like that is allowed in my classroom. What are those?
You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right.
She's got so many lines of dialogue. Oh my god. Oh. Misha looks at me with a weird expression, then continues.
We don't know much about him, but maybe we'll find out later.
Maybe I should have introduced myself after all. Anything would have been given a better first impression than the teacher's drone and fumbling with my name.
We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know what. You would be here today so soon, Hee-chan, right?
Oh, that's how you scroll backwards.
Hee-chan. Yep, it fits, doesn't it?
Did I say that out loud? It's just a surprise. I never liked that nickname. Not really, I don't see how.
It fits. You look just as I imagined.
She's just like, I thought you would be hotter. I wanted you to be 6'4". I wanted you to be looking like Nick Bateman. Who the fuck is you? And if you don't know who Nick Bateman is, change that. I'm a guy, and he is a very handsome guy. He is. Oh lord. Nick__Bateman is his Instagram. Shouting him out.
Yeah, you look like a Jan.
I wonder
why everyone seems to think so. ...
Hakamichi taps her fingers to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitingly, their hands blur. Oh my god. Is Hakamichi the sixth? I shouldn't make jokes about people doing sign language. It's very rude. Misha seems a little overwhelmed.
Sorry about that. Shi-chan wants you to know that she's the class rep. So if there's anything for you needing to know, you can feel free to ask her.
Why do you have so many lines?
Do you like the school so far? We can show you around. If you haven't had time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it.
Misha stumbles with a hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation.
Thanks, but it'd be pretty helpful. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kinda came straight to class today. ...
She looks pissed. You haven't checked out our amazing school?
That's not good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with school either. Always. Even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shijan. Ha 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 ha.
Learn about where you're going? I guess I just didn't bother to do that, or didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to going along with it half-arsed. I'm gonna say half-arsed. But anyway, I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it was about me. What?
Just say that's my... I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna steal your glasses so you can't see and you can't talk. How does that sound? That sounds great, doesn't it?
I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deep. It's like, fuck me up, fam. You look down. Are you okay? ...
Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. Ha 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 ha.
Alright.
I'm stopping with everyone's accent apart from Misha, because it hurts. It hurts so much.
And another thing. You don't have to call Shijan something so formal as Hakamichi or classroom at prep all the time. Just call her Shijan. ... Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate.
I'm not gonna steal the glasses. I can see the blush. That blush though. Seemed like a little Sunday.
Yep. Shizune is fine. Oh yeah, so fine.
Okay, that'd be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly. So I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier, especially without Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess.
Alright. We haven't touched the assignment. We should start work now, or Shijan would get mad. Hella mad.
The assignment is also kinda long as well, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class.
That too. ...
Little pouty.
Oh, the face.
We gon' smash. I'm saying it now. I'm calling it. It is 3:23 a.m. and I am calling that we gon' smash. Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know the sign language. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay. I get the message. ... After class
we can take a walk around the grounds. It's a nice day today. Okay.
The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Shout out to maths! Spent 7 hours on a maths homework this year. 7 hours. And it didn't even get marked. I'm still upset about that. I will continue to be upset, because it was 140 A4 pages, like 70 double-sided, and it was like my own book. She's just like, yeah, I want this done. And I do it. And she's just like, I'm not going to mark all of that. I just wanted you to do it. And I was just like, bruh, why? Spent 2 days, 7 hours, and you fuck me like that? I'm never going to get over it. I should get it framed, actually. Because that was a lot of work. I'm just delaying the inevitable of talking in Misha's voice again. And having drinks. Because my throat is sharp. We we finish it in a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class, despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work, and I feel guilty about that. The clock tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Wait, does he only have... He has one period from morning till lunch. If he did come in the morning, that's... How long are the periods? That's from like 9 till 12-ish. That's like a 3-hour lesson. Holy shit. They do work in Japan. Back to Creepy Face. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who's beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where Matao, down to the bottom floor. Just like everything in the school, this cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the exterior. You're talking so loudly. It's big. You kind of... Guys, stop. Shh. I'm talking. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate.
It's the cafeteria.
Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There is a rather long list of menu options, which seemed great until I realized many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice! It's almost as if I feel like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet needs of patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to the table, sitting opposite her. As I nibble indifferently at food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. ... pouty face. I'm blushing. I don't understand the sign, so the point escapes me. People are looking at the person who talks to you proper and polite.
Do you want to know something?
What?
About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there's something to do. I wonder.
So, first about the library, I think she's good. She doesn't talk in the library, but I don't think she likes the library. We try to smash this girl here. One with the glasses. I'll ask about her deafness. Shizune intrigues me, and I kind of want to ask her about something about her. But I can't really ask about something that personal, can I? Can't come up with anything else to focus on, so just focus on talk to themselves. First, Misha and Shizune stand back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. I quickly notice the conversation sign is it's not enough to fill a silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. A dark-haired girl I noticed before. That dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk on the last row. I'm glad you're calling her a dark-haired girl, not like flesh-faced Harvey Dent or something like that. Just like,
where's Rachel? Where is she?
And she's scared. She jumps a little when Misha's I need a drink. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she was slowly turning to stone just from our presence. Misha and Shizney either don't notice or don't mind it as they walk straight past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her. Even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher, getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me. I'm gonna get a copyright strike because that soulful rendition was on point.
I can't sing, especially after doing Misha's voice for half an hour.
Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting in the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's a long time spent in the hospital that's made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Besides me, Misha and Shizney are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. ...
Fortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Jan. We've got to hurry already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. ... You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it.
Wait. The teacher said I have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own buildings, so we'd have to go outside. We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell, with the girls pointing out the other senior classrooms in the same hallway as us. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. ... This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the YF office, because YA, Yamaku Academy, and all the nurses' office. They even have a swimming pool. Skinny dipping. How official. How is that official? ... Don't be silly.
Don't be silly, John. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine, you're alright. We'll be going then. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, I guess. Bye. Don't believe in the Misha that believes in you. Believe in yourself. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. Isn't that usually called an art building in schools? Ching! Sorry. I'm gonna get so much hate, and I love it. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in hoping that this really will be the only quick visit, like the teacher said. On a white door on the left of the green cross, with the text head nurse and nameplate. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go end there. This one's been over 30 minutes. That's quite a long time for an episode, especially if I'm starting off and I'm doing Misha's voice in such. I'm actually starting to lose my voice, which is a worry because my voice is my gift to the world, and I don't want that to just disappear. But I guess this is it for this episode, and like I said, I will try to sort out the watermark issue for the upcoming ones, because that's gonna piss all you guys off. Even if there's just one person there, it's gonna piss you off just seeing watermark huge front and center. Like the Bandicam one is. I'm starting to talk on now, but everyone else is probably switched off. But this is just me rambling for myself and for the person, or nobody. It depends, because right now I'm at 0, so hopefully there's at least one person that watches this. Hopefully, even if it is myself, and I will rewatch it and then keep refreshing the page on different accounts, so I get 2 subscribers. No, I'm just fucking with you. But with the Bandicam one, it's got a slight watermark between the sort of arches area, which is okay. But then the sort of video quality of Bandicam isn't as good as this one that I found. But then DX Story would have been perfect, but it doesn't record this for some reason. So this is where I'm ending this episode. See you in the next one. Like, favorite, comment, do whatever, and I'll see you guys later.